Hello, hello, hello. This is Intuitive Empress coming to you with another message. This is a love message for my Leos. I do apologize for the delay. I relocated. I thought it was going to take me 2 weeks, but it took me 2 months. And I thank those of you who stayed with me during my journey. And this is a general read. So that means that everything may not resonate, or this may not resonate with you at all. Time is fluid, so I could be speaking to your past, present, or future. And energies can be reversed. So I could be talking about you or your partner, so feel free to reverse it. All right, we have cards coming out. All right, Leo, we have the first card that came out actually was Healing Family Issues, Your Love Life Benefits as You Forgive Your Parents. So some of you may have had some traumas from childhood. And people say, oh, well, you're grown now. Like the traumas just disappear. And that's not the case. But as you forgive your parents, your love life will benefit from it, because our parents are the first people in our lives that show us what love is, how male and female relationships happen, and how they're supposed to be. And so if your father or mother was abusive in language, physically, and things like that, that is the example that you have about love. Okay? If they were abusive to you, that is the example that you have about love. So sometimes you might have to sometimes you may need to get therapy, because there was a codependent relationship. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Those addictions could have come from the abuses and things that you had. Very soon came out. Clearly decide what you want, because it is coming to you now. So decide what you want. Do you want to be free from those issues, or do you want to wallow in them? Do you want to have a healthy love life, or do you want to continue where you are, because very soon new love is coming? A new person has stirred romantic feelings. And just because you love someone does not mean you know how to love. But this person, Leo, that's coming into your life is your soulmate. It says that, yes, this is your soulmate. So let's dig a little deeper into this. And we're going to use the Allen Tarot to clarify. Heavenly angels of the Most High God, please clarify for my Leos. Holy Spirit, we have things coming out. So, the first thing that came out was not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, still angry. And see, it says boundaries, so it could be loose boundaries. I'm going to put that over healing family issues. Sometimes we have a hard time dealing with the issues we have with our family. Okay? The next card that came out was Twin Flames. I'm going to put that over new love, because the person that's coming in is the yin to your yang, the zen, the balance, unity, duality, coupling, complementing each other. This is why you want to heal those family issues and get over those codependent addictions that you have in relationships, because addictions is not just drugs. It can be drugs, it can be alcohol, but it can be addiction to toxic behavior. And so very soon your new love will come in, but you have to decide what you want. Do you want to stay where you are, Leo, or do you want to move on to what your destiny is, the new love, the true love, the whole love? Soulmate came out next. That's next to new love very soon. So you have either a soulmate or a twin flame, and you can have a very healthy relationship with either one. Okay? You also can have a soulmate that is codependent or is very toxic. So you want to make sure that you know what you have. Okay? There is someone watching you, looking, stalking, gaslighting you, focusing out. So people could be focusing out their issues on you, or this could be you, Leo. Okay? That could be part of healing the family issues. You learn how to gaslight young. I was in a store eating, just trying to have some time to myself, and a lady was in there with her 2 children, a son and a daughter. And the daughter was doing different things. And she was like, no, you got to stop that. Stop that gaslighting and this, that, and the third towards the daughter, towards the son. And I'm sitting there, and she was, mischievous, doing different things and everything. And I smiled. And she said, yeah, I got to stop this now. Like, I see it. She's gaslighting him. And I want her to stop that, because then she'll take that into other relationships. The fact that that mother saw that and worked on that, you learn things. And she was young, real young. So I'm like, well, where did she learn to gaslight from? Either from her mother, her dad, or somebody in her family, or someone in her life that was close to her. All right, so we have Coffee Cup. That was the next one that came out. It says meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. I'm going to put that here between the soulmates and the twin flames. But also under that is the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Look over your shoulder, the other woman. And I'm going to put that here because that's the family issues. I believe that's I know that's the toxic relationship. Okay? But very soon, if you do what you need to do, abundance is coming. Keeping a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. I'm putting that over very soon because it says clearly decide what you want, because what you want will come to you. You're manifesting what you want. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? All right. So we have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I'm going to put that here because with your twin flame, abundance is more than money. People keep talking about abundance when it comes to money, but it could be an abundance of joy, overflowing joy, overflowing happiness, overflowing love. All right. So what came out was talking, interested in conversing, more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. So I'm just going to sit that down because you have to be careful who you talk to, Leo. Are you talking to the person that's toxic and gaslighting you, or are you talking to the person that's going to bring you to fulfillment? Okay? Spirit says right now, focus on your self-worth. It's time to heal. Do that shadow work and have some self-appreciation. Work on yourself so you can make up your mind what you want, so you can go into the abundance in the positive way, because the abundance goes both ways. Everything has a balance. You can have an abundance of positive things, abundance of love, abundance of money, or you can have an abundance of toxicity, curses, instead of blessings and all of that. So get your mindset together, work on yourself so you can get the positive aspects of abundance. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. That's over here. So you have a choice to make. Choose this day what you want. Do you want to continue in the toxic patterns or the toxic relationship? Or do you want to move on to the healthy relationship? On the bottom of the deck, it says acts, and that's breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. So you may need to break, for whoever I'm speaking to, because this is a very specific message. You may need to break away, separate from those toxic people. The toxic people may not even be the romantic relationship at this time. The romantic relationship may be on hold because of the family issues and toxic family members. Stop the pattern. Break the generational curses. Okay? I'm also hearing that when you do, set up your boundaries. You break things up, you separate yourself, you will have people who walk away and you might feel abandoned and they may give you the silent treatment. But if you do, Cupid's arrow is there. Have faith because love is coming. You may get a surprise invitation or meeting, okay? And under that also is the engagement ring, a partnership, a commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Okay? All right. So, I'm going to get you some oracle messages before we end this. I think that this is a really positive message because healing and getting rid of toxicity is always a positive thing. All right, that was not a good shuffle. Let's try this again. All right, we're gonna do 2 more, 1 and 2. Holy Spirit, Heavenly Angels of the Most High God, provide a message to my Leos. We have soulmate, so that's coming back out. Soulmate, the divine will provide you with the love you need when you are ready. Abundance. Here we go with abundance again. That's confirmation from the other deck. An inflow of money, love, or rewards. That's what I'm saying. So there's positive and negative, and abundance is not just money. It's love, money, rewards, those positive things, and those are the things that you want. On the bottom of the deck, you have Twinflame. So there we go again. All right. And we have an apology. So you may have someone who apologizes to you. Choose to forgive, through mutual understandings. Or I always say, because sometimes we're looking for an apology that never comes, forgive anyway. It's specifically when it comes to family issues, mom and dad, they did the best they could do, or felt like they could do the best they could do. And no parent wants to feel like they're a bad parent. So what I found, even in my situations, is that things that happen, you know they happen, you have witnesses that happen. Some things you don't have witnesses to, but some things you do. They will say, oh, I didn't do it. They will not apologize. They will say you're being dramatic. I felt the witness on that. They will say you're being dramatic. Because they don't want to feel like a bad parent. They don't want to deal with those issues. So even without an apology, I had to forgive my parents without an apology. Even without an apology, you have to forgive for your own sake. And then you have lovers, a passionate connection, shared vision and values. So you have a soulmate coming in, a twin flame coming in. And just know that things that are done in the dark are not dark to God. So he knows these things are happening. The Most High knows these things happen to you. That's why he's telling you, let go of it. Heal yourself so I can bring you in the love that you always desired, Leo. Have fun. Express your creativity. Express yourself in new ways. That's where the abundance will come in. Anything else? Ooh, okay. So we have divine timing coming in. Everything has a higher purpose. And I'm going to put that over apology. Because things happen in time. Everything has a divine purpose. The forgiveness is a divine purpose. A new opportunity. Insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. A new opportunity is coming in for you. And everything that happens is a learning experience. Sometimes we go through things in a lack of love, so we know how to love and how we want to be treated. Okay? Declutter your life. Let go of old items, old ideas, old habits. Create a new sacred space for yourself. Get with the Most High God. Again, in some circles, some nationalities, getting therapy is considered a sign of weakness, but it's not. Talking out things with someone who does not have a vested interest in your situation, meaning they're not there to blame your parents. They're not there to blame you. They're there completely for your healing. And a lot of times when you're speaking to your parents and stuff, they feel like, oh, well, you're just trying to blame me. Get that therapy that you need. Take the time to rest. Listen to your body mentally and physically. Unwind. That is so important. Anything else for my Leos? Okay. We have recognition. Admiration for your hard work is coming. Okay. And celebration. Good times come from hard work, time spent in good company. And hard work is not just on your job. Sometimes it's hard work healing the scars of the past. Okay? Failure to accept the situation, unhealthy choices, cycles, or addiction denial. So if you have these addictions, you might fail to accept the situation, or it could be flipped where your family members are failing to accept the unhealthy things that they've done. Or maybe you don't want to face the unhealthy cycles that you have. Okay? So either way, take it as it resonates. But be open to change. Be receptive to new experiences. Change leads to growth. Okay? Anything else before we close out this reading? All right. Cleanse yourself from stress. Cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. That could be a lover. That could be family. You'd be surprised how many commitments your family will try to put you in, and they'll try to guilt trip you into doing those things. But Spirit said, and it'll cause you stress. Cleanse yourself from that. You don't owe nothing to anybody. Okay? And once you do that, you'll find happiness, new discoveries that lead to celebrations. Celebration is right there. Love yourself first. You can't healthily love someone if you don't love yourself first. And this is still on the bottom of the deck, so I'm going to use it. But I'm going to say, love yourself first, Leo. On the bottom of the deck, let me just put that there. It says confession, releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. Sometimes the confession is you going to the therapist and letting them know what happened in your life. Getting those tips and those tools to get yourself together. You might have to confess. This is what happened to me. This hurt me so bad. All right. So that is the message that I have for you, Leo. Please take what resonates. I wish you love, life, and happiness. See ya next message.